It's me again. This is another 5-minute cooking school as I like to call it. You know, here's the thing. Usually when people think of tacos, this is usually what they think. This Taco Bell, or a place in town here, Sioux Falls, called Taco John's. Ladies, if you're in the room or if you're anywhere near the computer or watching the internet, you might want to leave because this is really not about you. This is about us fellas. It's what we call the manly men's taco bar. Like, not very many people know how to make tacos. They're easy. Anything I cook is easy. I don't believe in anything hard to cook. Right now, here and now, I'm going to tell you how to make tacos. In case you don't know, this is called a crock pot. This is what it looks like. Now the great thing about crock pots is you can use them for anything. In this case, like I say, we're going to use this for tacos. This is all you're going to need to be able to make your taco bar. Be sure you get yourself what they call, I call it a chub, but some people call them rounds. You want to get a nice round cube of ground beef. That little number right there, that tells you basically it's the fat content, how lean it is, how much fat it has in it. Fellas, depending on who you are, if you like tacos, if you're a real manly man, you put anything and everything on your tacos. You put lettuce, cheese, like I do, or you can add things like onions, tomatoes, garlic, maybe, I don't know. But you can put stuff on it, like anything you want on your tacos. You could put a banana or an elephant on there if you really wanted to. But this is what I use. Like I say, Mr. Simple here. These are fixins. We're not going to get to those right now. That comes at the very end. And then you want to go and get either from Ortega, which is one company, one brand. This is the one we're going to use for this example. Either Ortega's Taco Seasoning Mix, Old El Paso. They're a good company as well. You're going to need all that for this little concoction. And lastly, you're going to need this bad boy. A can of Hunt's tomato sauce. Last time I made tacos, apparently they were too dry. So, you're going to use your tomato sauce to make it a little more moist. No, yes, exactly what I wanted to do. Okay, this is what you want to do next, guys. Take your crock pot here, take the lid off. This particular model that I have is called the Crock Pot Smart Pot, which basically means, for those out there who have no brains or intelligence, it's got a timer on it. Nice, lovely, wonderful timer. And you kind of want that for this kind of situation. You take your lid, set it aside. You can use any crock pot, but this is the one I'm using. Make sure you set this to high. In this case, you want it set on 4 hours. Always make sure you have clean hands. You'll take your meat, dump it in the pot. In this case, we're planning on having tacos for quite a while, so I'm going to go ahead and dump this. Throw your trash away. Clean the blood off the counter if you got blood on the counter. So I'll use it later. Pack your meat down in there just like that. Make sure it's all put it in there. You want to separate it. You put the lid and you walk away. You walk away. Check on it every so often, maybe every couple hours, or maybe even every hour on the hour. Just check and make sure and stir it up. Check the meat. Once you've done all that, let it cook for 4 hours. When it's done, kind of the first time I've done this with the tomato sauce, but I'm going to try it this time because last time I screwed up. And many people get upset with me because I totally screwed up. So we're going to go ahead and open this can. We'll go and toss it in there. So at least it can be getting all cooked up in there. You do want to cook the meat first. You do want that to be cooked up before you put anything else in there. I'm going to go ahead and just dump that in there, just like that. The whole thing. That's when this comes into play. After that cooks, throw this in there. Both packets. Yes, both packets. Stir all that up. Once it's all stirred up, then what you want to do is have your tacos. Take your taco shells. It can be anything. Old El Paso, Ortega, whatever. Take your shells. I always like softer shells, so I usually take the taco shells themselves and wrap them up in wax paper and put them in my microwave and cook it for a little while. It makes them softer and they still taste great. That's the cooking school for this time. Join me again later. Hopefully I'll have a better one for you guys. That's about the best I can do this time. Sorry, it's a miserable day outside. You can't really do anything major, but you know, hey, okay. Yeah, that's it for this time, guys. I'm sorry. I'll do better next time, I promise. Thank you.